Street is sponsored by Oswego Health.
You know, on my commute to work, I often use the main highways, but with all this construction that we've been having going on these days, it serves to know the back roads to Bridge Street.
Oh, yeah, 481. Oh, well, that's exactly what we are doing this morning. We have Tom and Jerry Caraccioli, who are joining us this morning to discuss a new series and bringing their show called The Backroads to Bridge Street. So welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so tell us about yourselves. Introduce yourselves to our viewers.
Well, we're natives of Oswego, New York. Grew up in the area and went to school in the area and Oswego State, and played hockey there, and grew up playing and living in Central New York, and took our passions other places, and now we're back to tell some great stories about Central New York.
Yeah, and you're taking the back roads to Bridge Street. How did this come to be?
Well, we've been doing a lot of writing in the last few years, and we all of a sudden looked at our portfolio and saw we had a lot of different diverse type of stories, and thought, you know what, this might be a good idea for TV. And so we contacted WSYR and pitched them this idea, and thankfully WSYR and Oswego Health came aboard, and we're very happy to be doing this.
What are some stories that you are looking for, what you've seen and what you're most excited for?
Well, one of the first ones you're going to see today is about ghost hunting. We went ghost hunting in Mexico, and then we've talked about we had a story about a 94-year-old gentleman playing hockey, still plays hockey. We have some other ones that will fall in line with kind of what's happening in Central New York as far as the theater. You're talking about the theater today, and there's other things. We don't want to give everything away.
And once the weather turns cold, we have a couple more ideas that could be really interesting. Hopefully, if it freezes up like it's supposed to. So
You filmed a couple of these so far, right? So what have you liked most about filming?
Well, you know, we're not new to television behind the scenes, but being in front of the camera is a little different, but it's fun. It was a lot of fun, and we're writers, as Jerry said, so it's fun to marry the words and the images together.
Very cool. Tell us how Oswego Health has kind of come into play here.
yeah, well, they like you said, when we were pitching this to WSYR, we were kind of looking for sponsors to see who might be interested, and again, thankfully, Oswego Health said, yeah, we're interested, and we gave them a pitch of some ideas that we had, and again, our portfolio of stories and the ideas that we had, and said, you know, this is kind of, this will go up and down Central New York. So, and you know, thankfully they were very willing to join with us, and so we're very pleased about it.
Great to work with.
Yeah.
How long has writing been part of your lives?
A long time, pretty much forever, really. Thinking about it.
I mean, our professional careers and a little bit before that, yeah. So
it goes back to when we were kids in school, right? Really, yeah.
Yeah. What kind of writing? Would people have seen any of your work anywhere? Can you describe?
Well, we've written 3 books, and our most recent book came out in June, called Icebreakers, and that's a new one. That's the most
it's
recent
a hockey
one.
book, but our first book was called Striking Silver. It was about the 1972 Olympic hockey team that was a forgotten team, and we got to know that team very well and told that story. They won a silver medal. And then our second book was also about the Olympics. It was called Boycott, about the 1980 Olympics. And we've mixed sports with politics. That's kind of what our thing has been. So, so those are a few things. And we write for USA Hockey Magazine, And there's a little theme of hockey in there. We talked a little bit about that, Eric.
You guys don't threaten me with a good time, okay? This seems like it's right up my alley.
Listen, we're ready to work for you guys.
All right,
we're
nice.
ready to play with you guys.
We're going to get to know you guys very well over the next few months, so we appreciate you guys stopping by Bridge Street this morning.
Well, we appreciate it too. Thanks.
All righty. Well, we got Backroads to Bridge Street with Tom and Jerry. They will appear on Bridge Street the second to last Wednesday of every month. And if you have ideas about the kinds of stories that these guys should look into, send them an email at tomandjerrymediallc@gmail.com.
Jerry Caraccioli, this is my brother Tom. Coming up next on Bridge Street.
With only one of them going off, that leads me to believe that that is more than likely a spirit communicating.
We go ghost hunting in Mexico, New York.
This segment of Bridge Street is sponsored by Oswego Health.
Now that we know more about Tom and Jerry Caraccioli, it is time for a look at their first field segment, introducing us to a timely story perfect for the weeks leading up to Halloween.
Let's take a look at Star Clark Tin Shop and Museum in Mexico, New York, as the two get to know paranormalist Sierra Palmer.
There are lots of great stories, interesting people, and amazing places in central New York. Hi, I'm Tom Caraccioli.
And I'm Jerry Caraccioli.
Our new segment, Backroads to Bridge Street with Tom and Jerry, will offer stories about friends, neighbors, and other interesting aspects of central New York and the unique places we call home.
Tonight, we're equipped with 3 electromagnetic field monitors,
Can you give us any sort of sign?
a radiating electromagneticity pod,
There's no need to be shy. You just have to let us know that you're here.
a mag light, and a spirit box as we visit the Star Clark Tin Shop and Museum in Mexico, New York.
We do like to introduce ourselves to the spirits before we really communicate with them.
Sierra Palmer, an administrative assistant by day and a paranormal ghost hunter by night, joins us to talk about a hobby she first got involved with when she was just 12 years old.
I actually had found the hobby through reality TV, and from there I had found that Central New York is a really vast place with a lot of history and a lot of spirits.
So, if we're being visited, it'll be lit up?
Yes, it will light up, or you can also ask them to turn it off. A lot of yes and no's.
Well, shall we go take a look?
I do want to say my name is Sierra Palmer, and we are very excited to be here with you tonight. I have with me both Tom and Jerry, and they are also very excited to communicate with all of you.
So what does that mean right now?
So with only one of them going off, that leads me to believe that that is more than likely a spirit communicating.
Hello, spirits. We're here just to say hello and hope that you might want to say hello to us.
Can you tell me your name? Michael? Did you say that your name was Michael? Yeah. I know that somebody was playing with the cat balls earlier as well. Would you like to set one of those off? You already know it will not bother you in any way. I think a male voice said no.
Yeah, that's right.
That's fine. I completely understand. Oh. Must have been a sarcastic no. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Are you happy to be here with us?
I think it said I am.
We're happy you're here as well.
I think there was a little tap over there, but we can't be sure if that's one of you unless you do it more than once.
According
According to the National Register of Historic Places, Oswego County has more Underground Railroad sites than any other county in the United States. More than 1,500 African American slaves escaped to freedom through places just like this, the Star Clark Tin Shop. And, as we learned tonight, some of their souls still reside here.
Thanks for joining us, and thanks to our sponsor, Oswego Health, where everyday people deserve everyday care. We'll see you next time as we continue our journey on
Backroads to Bridge Street with Tom and Jerry.